Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, June 28th, 2022. This is John Frenet, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. And some housekeeping. We are taking a break on Friday, the 1st of July, and Monday, the 4th of July, to celebrate the holiday and to take a couple days off for a little bit of a break. Just so you know, no DNB on those days. But now we do have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Well, despite nearly unanimous opposition, there were 14 speakers and 10 were opposed and 4 in favor. The City Council voted 7-2 to deputize the mayor's personal boat, which will allow him authorization to dock at any city dock facility, regardless of restrictions on size or duration. Alderwoman O'Neill and Alderman Schandelmeyer were the opposing votes, and while most of the opposition centered on entitlements and a do as I say, not as I do type of an argument, what was not really fully addressed was the liability in case of an accident, fire, fuel leak, or somebody falling overboard. The city attorney said it would not be deputized while used by the mayor's family or friends or by the mayor for non-city businesses. However, the vessel does bear a city seal on it, which likely puts a lot of liability on the city in any circumstance. This morning at 9:30 a.m., there will be a ceremony at the Guardians of the First Amendment Memorial, remembering the mass shooting at the Capitol, which occurred 4 years ago today. A gunman with a grudge shot his way into the newsroom and killed Wendy Winters, Gerald Fishman, Rob Hyacin, John McNamara, and Rebecca Smith. And after 3 years, that gunman was found guilty and sentenced to 6 life terms, with all but one without the possibility of parole. One for each of those he murdered and one for the attempted murder of photojournalist Paul Gillespie. Please take some time today to reflect on the lives that we lost in the attack. And to Wendy, Rob, Gerald, Rebecca, and John, we're still thinking of you, and we miss you all terribly. Last week, the Anne Arundel County Police did a speed endorsement thing up on Route 10. Now, that's only about an 8-mile-long stretch of highway, and they had some marked and unmarked cars along the route, but they also had a bird up in the air. In a 2.5-hour period last Friday afternoon, they stopped 19 vehicles, issued 24 citations, and gave out a handful of warnings. Now, the chopper really nailed a lot of the vehicles that were going over 100 miles per hour. There were many. And the top one, get this, 169 miles an hour in a Mustang. The Annapolis Rotary raised a ton of dollars for Let's Chow at their annual Black Tie and Diamonds Gala. How much? $40,000. Now, Let's Chow is a local nonprofit started out at Anne Arundel Community College to bridge the gap between leaving military service and developing skills to own, run, and manage businesses in the food service industry, such as food trucks. Let's Chow currently has one food truck, and proceeds are going to allow them to purchase another one. Once again, there's Annapolis giving. And speaking of Rotary, tickets on sale now for the 77th Annual Crab Feast on August 5th. You want to go to AnnapolisRotary.org and pick up a pair of tickets or more. And normally I would say it would be Ticket Tuesday from Ram's Head on stage, but you know what? I am fresh out of tickets and I'm waiting for them to send me a new allotment, so it's going to have to be the Annapolis Irish Festival. If you want a pair of tickets, send me a photo by email or DM of you or maybe a significant other, or maybe a kid, maybe your dog, whatever, in a kilt. And I think I may regret this, but hey, let's roll with it. If you are looking to purchase tickets, AnnapolisIrishFestival.com, and be sure to use 5 off I-22 to save $5 off of each ticket. That's the number 5, the words off I, and then 22. And make sure you check out that bonus pod we dropped around noon yesterday with Brendan, because this year's Annapolis Irish Festival is going to be pretty epic. Some podcast news again this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight. It is True Centered Chiropractic, and next weekend it is a brand new social media company based right here in Annapolis called Daily. All right, that's it. And a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. So now you need to hang tight, because we have George Young from DC MDVA Weather standing by with your locally forecast weather report, and all of that coming up in just a bit.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, June 28th. Yesterday played out pretty much as expected for the Annapolis region, with cooler temps and clouds, with a little bit of rain as well as a cold front moved through from the west, but will warm back up again as the week moves along before more rain chances this weekend. Look for a very nice day today with sunshine and highs near 80 degrees, with more sun in mid-80s on Wednesday, ahead of sunshine and 85 to 92 degrees, 4 p.m. highs Thursday, with then widespread 90s and sun on Friday before another frontal boundary starts to move in from the west, with temps staying hot on Saturday, with PM highs 90 to 95 degrees, with a chance of showers and storms, with more rain possible than Sunday, with highs going back down into the mid-80s or so. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info, and definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google app stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's are wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
One of the most common questions we get, how do I maximize the value of my home before I sell it? It's a great question. We look at improvements like investments. What is the rate of return? For example, if we invest $5,000 in painting kitchen cabinets and installing granite, how much more will our home sell for? The answer? About $25,000 more. That's a 500% return on investment. Because of returns like this, we have started a program called Investing in You. We know cash is often tight when you're making a move, and we are here to help. We will front you up to $15,000 to invest in refreshing your home before you list it, with the agreement to be paid back once your home settles. Call us today so we can help you maximize your home's value.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.